Welcome to A New Life podcast with Pamela Jean, where it's all about empowering women to empower more women. Get ready, friends, to create a new life. And here is your host, Pamela Jean.
Hello, my friends, and welcome to this week's episode of A New Life podcast. I am your host, Pamela Jean. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm grateful that you're here. I know you have a zillion things you could be spending your time on today, but I appreciate that you're giving some of your time to me. Our podcast sponsor today is the Women's Fellowship Group that is currently located in Tulsa, Oklahoma. This group is fantastic and amazing. My friends, watch for a chapter opening near you in the very, very near future. So thank you, the Women's Fellowship Group, for being my sponsor today. I am so grateful for you. Today, my friends, we are going to talk about lead generations for your businesses. I think as I teach a lot of marketing and coach a lot of business owners, one of the things that people get stuck on is generating leads for your business. If you don't have a constant funnel or portal for new prospects and leads, you eventually will have no clients. When you have no clients, you have no cash flow. When you have no cash flow, you have no business. You might just end up with a glorified, expensive hobby. And I know none of you that are listening that are in the business world are in business to have a glorified, expensive hobby. So I want to talk about some lead generation activities that will help you. Now, every tip I give today may or may not be applicable to your business, but there is some very, very amazing value in what I am about to share with you today. So I'm going to go through 5 marketing steps, 5 marketing lead generating activities for you to do every day, every single day, in order to reach good goals and to have the client flow that you need in your businesses. So the first pillar is to increase your visibility. And here are some ideas on increasing your visibility. Whatever your business is, you have to have a constant increase and influx of visibility for your business. Here's a couple things. You could plan a workshop or an event and make an offer to people to work with you. Maybe you are a boutique owner. Okay, so your event might be a Facebook Live where you're showing your new clothing line. Perhaps you are, selling jewelry or you sell napkins, whatever that is. Plan a workshop or an event and make an offer for people to do work with you. The next tip for increasing visibility: attend a weekly networking or lead exchange event, online or offline. Networking can be done online, networking can be done offline. Just seek those out in your area. But plan on attending at least one networking event a week to help increase your visibility. Now, when you're choosing which event to attend, make sure that your ideal client would be one that would be attending this networking event as well. You don't want to go to an event that your ICA, your ideal client avatar, isn't there. Of course, that would be a waste of your time. So do some research to find out who attends said event and make sure that you will be there, that you can connect with people that would be your ICA. Post daily on your social media, whether it be LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, using a technique where you are consistent, where you have a good message, you're intriguing. Those are things that you need to do to increase your visibility. Start a Facebook group, perhaps, and post daily content. You could do weekly Facebook Lives in your Facebook group and or your personal page. Create a powerful email series. And obviously, if you don't have an email list built up, that is something that you will need to do. But even if you have 25 people on your list, that's 25 people to communicate with. So start creating a powerful email series and reach out to 5 new contacts or 5 new customers a day on social media. So that's the first step. Marketing step to lead generation is increasing your visibility. The next one is to increase your leads. Have a coffee date with a connector. A connector is someone who is in the world where your ICA lives and exists. So if you happen to know someone that is head of a networking group that knows a lot of people that would be your ideal client, have a coffee date with that connector and just ask them, do you know who in your group might be good for me to work with? Increase your leads in that manner. Ask someone each day about the challenges that they face in their businesses and see how you could potentially work with them. I would encourage you to have at least 5 get acquainted meetings every single week. If you can create 5 get acquainted meetings and ask the questions to those people of what business struggles do you have? How can I help you? How can my product and service be of benefit to you? You will, just by practicing that, you're going to start increasing your leads. And sometimes we feel a little bit cringy about selling our services, but if you have a product or a service that you know you can help them with, that is so easy. You can just simply say, I can help you with this. I have some answers. I have some solutions. Can we go ahead and schedule a meeting on our calendar so we can figure out how we can move forward working together? You are in your business to serve and help people. I know it's not a self-focused thing because people don't go into businesses to be self-focused. It's because it's a product or a service that others in the world can benefit from. But just simply say, I can help you with this. Let's connect. And contact some of your existing clients and ask for referrals. Say, I have loved working with you. Who do you know that would be a potential good client for me? Would you introduce us? Just ask for referrals. The next thing is to increase your offers. Look for people who lean into you after you have made your get acquainted conversations. After you've done those, reach out to five more people and continue that process. Check in with former clients, love on them, see where they're at with their process, and just continually network and connect with the people that are in that community. So increase your conversions. It's great to have all of these meetings. It really is. It's fantastic to have them. But if you're not closing your sales, you might need to brush up on your sales training. I know a lot of people feel like, oh, sales is so cringy. Well, then stop thinking it as in you're selling something. Switch your mind. Do a mindset shift. A mindset shift to serving the person sitting in front of you instead of selling to the person sitting in front of you. What you're doing, the business that you have, has so much purpose for so many people out in this world. You are serving this marketplace. You're serving this community with your product and service. Don't look at it as selling. Do a mind shift into serving instead of selling, and it'll take the cringiness out of it for sure. And then I want you to focus on this. Focus on making one sale a day, every day. And I want you to repeat that in your mind. I make a sale a day. 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 Repeat that over and over and over, and shift your mind to believing that you're going to make a sale every single day. Now, in order for you to stay motivated to work on these generation of leads, you have to have a tracking system, and that is my last little tip here, is to create a tracking sheet to measure what you're doing. What I have for my prospecting notebook is I have a profile page where I write down everything about the potential client. When I have met with them or I've had my get acquainted meeting with them, my get acquainted conversation with them, I will file them alphabetically into my notebook, and I will make notes on that client and touch base with them, and I track every single day. I go through my prospecting manual, my prospecting guide, and I track my progress. Some people are not ready for coaching. When I meet them for the first time and we have conversations, they're just not ready. They're not in a place where coaching is for them. But that doesn't mean that 2 months from now, coaching isn't for them. It probably is. So I keep close tabs on those clients, and I write down every detail that I can about our conversation so I can learn to serve them the best that I possibly can. I know that I'm not the coach for everybody. That is unrealistic for me to think that I would be. But for me to be able to know the details and solve some of the problems that my clients have is very, very valuable. So once you have all of your lead generation activities solid and have a system and format, if you commit to doing this every single day, you will generate income and revenue for your business. It's absolutely the most natural thing that will happen. Because remember, whatever we give energy, whatever we focus on, that's what becomes our reality. If we're focusing on, I can't do this, my business is terrible, I'm a bad business person, guess what? You're going to have an unsuccessful business. But if you focus on the fact that I can do this, my products and services are needed and relevant, and I know the world needs what I have. When you focus on that, you will get your message and your products out into the world and make huge changes for anyone that comes across working with you. Friends, if you need help with lead generation or would like any of the tracking sheets or anything like that, please feel free to reach out to me and I can send you what I use to track my daily activity of lead generation, as well as my profile worksheets that I have on each of my clients. It's very helpful. And I know some of you might be saying, I do all of that online. That's totally great if you do. I'm a paper person. Call me old school. That's fine. It's totally fine. But I'm a paper person. I like to have it on paper. I like to flip through my notebook and read about everybody. And that's how I contain and maintain the information best. If you would like any of those documents or that paperwork, please let me know. You can reach me at PamelaJean.anewlife@gmail.com and I will get back to you as quickly as I can. But friends, thank you for joining me. I know today was a little bit short and sweet. If you need any help again with those lead generation activities, let me know. I am here for you. And otherwise, have a great day. Make it a great day. You will have the day that you decide you'll have, always. If it's going to be a bad day, then you chose to have a bad day. You have an opportunity to make it a great day, and I hope you do that. Until next time, have a good one.
Thank you for joining us today on A New Life podcast. We will see you next time.